It wasn't intentional for the Bears to struggle offensively on Sunday in their opener against the Titans, and somehow,
incredible,
the Bears found a way to win, even though Caleb Williams was 14 for 29 for 93 yards. He became the first number 1 overall pick to win his first start since David Carr.
That's where quarterback wins are a little overrated. Yeah.
Well, because he didn't do anything to contribute to that win, and I think he would be the first to admit it.
He would. I loved his attitude, even though he wasn't playing well, and cheering for his team. And then also what I'll say, too, because one of the knocks was him is he's going to turn the ball over and be reckless when he gets in the NFL, even though he didn't do that in college football, really. But he didn't make any dicey decisions. He had some other issues, but as far as word association goes...
Well, we're not there yet.
Oh, sorry.
We're talking about this game a little bit.
Okay, sorry. Okay, cool. My bad. But this game was unbelievable. I mean, it really was. And for a rookie quarterback, and all these rookie quarterbacks learned this yesterday, preseason's a little different than the regular season. When the starters are out there, and now, yes, it's a real regular season game plan. You get coverages and defense where you go, wait, I never saw this in the preseason. What the hell is this defense? What the hell is this coverage? Said Hut. Oh, no, it all changed again, right? So we saw them all have to learn that. But, man, Eberflus, the Bears, it was like an 85 Bears win almost, what they did yesterday. That's what was cool. We saw them do this at the end of last year. Defense, special teams, just be physical, out-tough you. And then Tennessee made a few mistakes, and they capitalized, and what a win for the Bears.
And that's the best news for the Bears because we knew the defense was there. This is the process of supercharging the offense, and it's going to take a little while. Here's Caleb Williams very quickly on the struggles of the Bears offensively in their Week 1 win.
It was a frustrating game, but the most important thing is that, and it shows a bunch of the personality of this team, I would say. The fight, the resiliency that we had, like when Coach got into the locker room, he got into the locker room and first thing he said was guys, we don't, this past how much ever time that we had, when we got into the locker room, I think it's around 15 minutes, we got in there and Coach was like, guys, in most teams that I've been on, all these other things, y'all walked in here and said to each other that, we're not going to lose this game. We're going to go out there. We're going to keep fighting. We got this. And we weren't shaming on anybody. We weren't, defense not, being on offense, all these other things. And so, it shows his personality, how much everybody believes in ourselves, the Chicago Bears. Defense believes in offense. Offense believes in defense, special teams, and so forth. And so, we're great to get this win. Happy to get this win. Celebrating in the locker room. It was pretty cool. First time celebrating in here.
There he is, the number 1 overall pick, and the Bears ultimately got it done, even though it was a rough day. Let's get right into the word association.
All right, well, let's let these play out. I mean, he missed some throws. He got the tip passes.
I was giving you an opportunity.
Okay, we'll go in the word association
to do the
right
whole
now.
thing
Gotcha.
while you're doing
well,
it.
Right,
see?
I got you. I'm catching on. I'm a little tired and foggy here. Okay, so shut your mouth, there, buddy. All right, but yeah, pressing. That's what I'll say. He pressed all day. He never felt comfortable in rhythm and never looked like it. And I'll say this too. I don't think they did him any favors yesterday either. I think they were a little so careful with him that they never backed the Titans off in any capacity. He missed a throw. He definitely missed a few throws that we don't see him miss. Opening game jitters, all that. Had Keenan Allen drop a touchdown pass before the half, right? That would have helped gain a little momentum. But yeah, then it became ugly. He took some bad sacks because he was trying to get away from guys to extend plays and did stuff like that. But yeah, a learning lesson for the young quarterback in Chicago.
You kind of made the point earlier that I was going to make here. We're not in Kansas anymore.
It's
not the preseason anymore.
Right,
it's different, and he's going to find that out the hard way. He's still got special skills that we saw on display in the preseason, but yeah, you're facing real defenses.
Yes.
You have to adjust to them. They're adjusting to you. You're not just making a cameo appearance and then standing on the sideline and watching someone else who's not going to be on the team in 2 weeks anyway, finishing out the game. You've got to take it all the way through to the end.
Yeah.
And there's highs and lows. And they fought through it collectively, and that will help him.
Yes, it will. It definitely will help him. Hey, they have a team there in Chicago. That's the important thing. He will get better. The offense will get better. But, yes, they never attacked Tennessee yesterday. Way too many first and second down runs to start drives. And it's like, hey, it's third down, and we're not in rhythm yet, and now they know you're going to pass, so pass it again. So they didn't help him out. They will be different this week. They're going to have to be. They're going to have to play the Texans. They're not going to be able to depend on their defense to shut a team out or do something like that. So the offense is going to have to push the envelope, and I think it'll serve him better when they do that. Like I said, I think they managed him a little too much yesterday.
We'll see them on Sunday Night Football, Week 2, Bears at the Texans, in a game that might be a long night for the Bears, but we'll see. Commanders quarterback Jayden Daniels, what is your word association?
Smooth. That's what I would say. Again, not perfect, but man, I think out of all the rookies yesterday, the 3 rookies, he definitely played the best. There's no doubt about that. Now, there wasn't a lot of wow throws, and they were, kind of dominated. Their defense just got steamrolled by the Buccaneers offense. So he was behind the 8 ball, very early on in the football game. But yeah, we saw plays like this, rookie quarterback mistakes, all of that. But smooth thrower, accurate. He was pretty efficient for the day. And then this is what he brought to the table. Because the first time he took off yesterday, Mike, I went, whoa, he is fast.
That's the thing all those SEC defensive players told us at the Combine.
Right.
Who's the best player you've ever faced?
Yes.
Jayden Daniels, because he's there and then he's gone.
He is going to be in the conversation for fastest quarterback in football right off the bat. Like you see here, once he opens up, yeah, he can run with the Justin Fields and Lamar Jacksons of the world. I'm not sure he's not faster once he opens up. But it was a good start. Just a tough game, tough environment. The Bucs are good, and they don't have a great offensive running game to help him out a little bit. He's going to go through some bumps. But overall, I thought this was the best rookie performance that we saw yesterday out of the 3 guys.
My word association was be careful, though. Here we are with designed runs late in the game.
That's what I worry.
Hits. We talked about Lamar Jackson after Thursday night's game where he had all those carries and was getting banged around. You got to protect the guy. And I know you're getting him reps, but you got to protect the guy. We saw that happen to RG3 his rookie year when he got injured against the Ravens, and then the ACL went, or whatever was left of the ACL went in the playoffs against the Seahawks. You got to protect this guy, and you got to know when to not unleash his running. When the game is out of hand, get him to next week.
Yeah, that is one thing I worry about with Jayden Daniels, his body, and the fact that offensive line not great. I'm not sure if they're going to be a great running team. Their defense will be, good, but I don't think it's going to be great. By the way it looked yesterday, I am worried that there'll be so much on him to make plays, and then they'll just be in the shotgun, and he'll be trying to make it happen, and it could be a little too much for the young stud.
Last one, Bo Nix, Broncos rookie.
Flustered. I think that's the word I would look at. That offense never got going yesterday. He never looked comfortable. He didn't look anything like he did in the preseason. And again, that's a master class, let me just tell you, being a starting quarterback in the NFL. Mike McDonald and a Baltimore Ravens-ish type of scheme, right? That's their first lesson. Like, whoa, they're doing a lot of different crazy crap on the defensive side of the ball, let alone you go to arguably the hardest place to play in an outdoor stadium at all in football. And you could see the crowd noise, the speed of the game, everything definitely affected Bo Nix. He had a few positive moments, has the touchdown run here, which is a nice little play. But yeah, it was shaky, and that offense really struggled yesterday making anything happen.
Yeah, baptism by beastquake. That's what it is. And they may never face a tougher situation all year long. We don't know.
You're right.
This may be the best defense in all of football. There's
some
McDonald.
studs on that defense, and they are creative. There's no question.
But it was rough.
Yeah.
26 for 42, 138 yards, 2 interceptions, no touchdowns, 47.5 passer rating, and he led the Broncos in rushing with 35 yards. That's a problem too. You got to have a running game. You got no chance against the Seahawks.
Agreed. And they, they've made some investments into their offensive line. I thought they'd be able to run the ball on Seattle and help him out a little bit. When they didn't do that, it became too much on him. And in that environment, and you said it right, Seattle does have some studs. They have some playmakers. And they will be better on defense with Mike McDonald at coach.
And Mike McDonald, first-year head coach, first game, getting the victory. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.